Sri Sri Gaurachandriya Nama.
Top news headlines. India reports record 38,902 new COVID-19 cases in one day, tally over 10.77 lakh. Aims to begin human trials of COVID-19 vaccine from next week. And 100 more Vandhan Vikas Kendras soon, says Minister Awangbo Nyumai. A very good afternoon and welcome to Times of Manipur News today at 1 p.m. This is MASACO Nithojum giving you the latest news updates. India recorded 38,902 new cases of coronavirus disease COVID-19, the highest in 24 hours, and 543 deaths, which has pushed the country's tally to 10,77,618, Union Health Ministry data showed today. According to reports, the number of recovered people continues to grow, with 23,672 discharged between yesterday and this morning. 6,77,422 patients have been cured so far across the country, putting the recovery rate at 62.82%. As per data reports, there are 3,73,379 active cases of COVID-19 and 26,816 people have succumbed to the viral disease till date. The government has said India's focus is on early case detection and saving lives. It pointed out that the 11 most COVID-19 affected countries in the world, the US, Brazil, Russia, Peru, Chile, Mexico, South Africa, the UK, Iran, Pakistan, Spain, together reported 8 times more cases and 14 times more deaths than India. India is only the third country after the United States and Brazil, and with more than 1 million cases. The viral disease has now infected 14,246,121 people and killed 601,549 people in almost 7 months across the world. Manipur's coronavirus tally has mounted to 1,891 after 91 fresh cases were confirmed in the last 24 hours. COVID-19 Common Control Room said the fresh cases were confirmed at the Viral Research and Diagnostic Laboratories (VRDL) of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences (RIMS), Jawaharlal Nehru Institute of Medical Sciences (JNIMS), and district hospitals of Tamenglong, Ukhrul and Thoubal. The new cases are from Imphal West, Kangpokpi, Kangdong, Tamenglong, Thoubal and Ukhrul districts. The number of active cases now stands at 709, while the number of recoveries is 1,182. In the past 24 hours, 19 patients were discharged from COVID care centers across the state after they tested COVID-19 negative. One more person has tested positive for COVID-19 in Thoubal district. The new case is among 70 samples sent for test. The samples were of the people who were exposed to the COVID-19 contracted person at Thoubal District Hospital. So far, 267 samples have been tested at Thoubal District Hospital using antigen kit, out of which 12 have tested positive for the virus. The All India Institute of Medical Sciences AIIMS, New Delhi, will begin human trials of India's first indigenous COVID-19 vaccine, Covaxin, from next week on 100 healthy volunteers aged between 18 and 55 years. As per media reports, the volunteers will be kept under observation for a period of nearly 150 days. Covaxin is developed by Bharat Biotech in collaboration with the Indian Council of Medical Research (ICMR) and the National Institute of Virology (NIV). According to Bharat Biotech, the Phase 1 clinical trial for Covaxin has been initiated across the country from 15th July onwards, and this is a randomized double-blind, placebo-controlled clinical trial on 375 volunteers across the country. As per reports, AIIMS has also set up a dedicated email and phone number for the volunteers to register themselves for this project. The volunteers will have to undergo tests which include the COVID-19 test and also tests for other comorbidities. Manipur Forest, Environment and Climate Change Minister Awangbo Nyumai yesterday inspected the Kazifung Vanthan Vikas Kendra VDVK at Hungpung and Ukhrul Central VDVK Rushing Hall at Awungtang in Ukhrul district. Nyumai also visited the Duncan Ecological Park at Somsai. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh launched the Pradhan Mantri Van Dhan Vikas Yojana, which aims to transform the economy of tribal people in the state on October 14, 2019. Under the scheme, the state government focuses on collection, processing and value addition of non-timber forest products. Manipur has 77 Vandhan Vikas Kendras, VDVKs, comprising of 1,995 self-help groups and 23,259 beneficiaries. During the visit, Minister Awangbo Nyumai announced that the centre has given approval for opening 100 additional VDVKs in the state. He also informed that the Tribal Cooperative Marketing Federation of India, TriFed, will provide fund for the storage of the forest products and construction of hut bazaars in the border areas. Advisor to the Chief Minister and Pungyar MLA K. Laisho, Chingai MLA Kashim Vasum and Ukhrul MLA Alfred Kangam Arthur were part of the team led by Minister Nyumai. It's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Downtown University, Chahi Manghan Biganu, Adumgi Ichabu, Chahi Manghan Biganu. Northeast India's most placement-driven university ama oiriba, Assam Downtown University ki admission haujare. Pandemic asigi yenglaga online class su September amadigi haujaragani. Engineering, paramedical amadi allied course singda ming chanbining singna. Assam Downtown University admission office Babupara Bosem Imphal Lerak Talak Piduna. Form Lobiu, Ming Chanbiu, Amadi Tanabiu. Langol View Charitable Clinic Haine Khangnaram Pharmacy, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited Haine Khangnarakani. Maphamasida, medicine, gynecology, surgery, orthopedic, ENT Amadi, pediatrics ka Mari Lenaba, Analaying service singi Kudong Java Lobiu. Akupamorol Gidama contact Obiu, Lamjingba Hospital and Medical Research Institute Private Limited, RIMS Southgate near Kombire Kaitel. Hospital helpline number 8258967890. Welcome back. Firoi, the first death anniversary of Ningthojam Baby Sana, was held today at Konthongambi, Shanglen, Thamngai Band. On the occasion, father of late Baby Sana, Ningthojam Tomcho, demanded quick justice for her daughter and said concerted effort of the state government could solve the case. Tomcho added that the COVID-19 pandemic has halted the CBI investigation into the case. He demanded a thorough investigation into the case to find out the truth. Family members and Joint Action Committee members attended the ritual. Baby Sana, a Class 7 student of Standard Robert Higher Secondary School, Kanchipur, was found dead under mysterious circumstances inside her hostel room on 18th July 2019. Repair work on Uripok Achom Laikai Road in Imphal has begun today under the initiative of former chairperson of Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC, R.K. Ranisana. R.K. Ranisana urged the people in Uripok constituency to consult her for any developmental activity.
Akut atong mayam labor sida nungai tadana leirakta leiba miyamna nung kitang chairagadi chatpa nungai gani chaibiu hairakpade aina chaijabani atay jaga gi su chaigadoba darkar leiba ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯕ ꯂꯝꯕꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩ ꯆꯥꯏꯖꯒꯦ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯛꯎ ꯑꯃ ꯎꯔꯤꯄꯣꯛ ꯀꯦꯟꯗ꯭ꯔ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯒꯤꯗ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯖꯒꯥ ꯈꯨꯗꯤꯡꯃꯛꯇꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯥꯎ ꯄꯤꯕꯤꯔꯛꯎ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯉꯝꯕ ꯁꯛꯇꯤꯗ ꯁꯦꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯁꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯇꯧꯕꯅꯤ.
Seva Bharati Manipur and National Medicos Organization Manipur today distributed rations to the residents of Uripok Ahanthim Lekai in Imphal. The items were distributed to the residents at Uripok Ahanba Lekai Community Hall by following COVID-19 guidelines. Social Upliftment Organization SUO Singjamai Top Lekai held a social service camp in and around SUO complex and nearby marketplace today. Mosquito repellents were also sprayed during the camp, which was participated by around 65 volunteers. Singjamai Ward No. 17 Corporator and Imphal Municipal Corporation IMC Mayor Leishangthim Lokeshwar and Yumnam Joybala, wife of Manipur Legislative Assembly Speaker Yumnam Khemchand, donated money for the camp. Handlooms Promotion Council Manipur has informed that the 21st State Handloom Day will be observed on 1st August next with strict adherence to COVID-19 guidelines. Through a release today, the Council also informed that this year the event will be a low-key affair due to the ongoing lockdown. It's time for a short commercial break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Competitive Success Academy ki Class 11 amadi 12 Science ki admission hauzari. Pizaribu khudong chabasing adudi June tha faubada admission taubirakpa Class 11 Science ki ahanba mahiroi yankhai gi admission fee chada yankhai tajagani. BOSEM na lauba exam da chada marifu amadi CBSE na lauba exam da chada marifu taragi mathakta fangba mahiroi singi oina admission amadi tuition fee laujaroi amasung scholarship pijagani. Chada humpudagi humputara manga fauba phangba mahiroi singi admission tangkhai tamak laujagani amadi lairik lem na fanghanjagani. Class 12 ta ming chanabagi damak atopa board tagi Class 11 pass tawraba matung eligibility certificate pairaba mahiroi singda ming chanbagi khudong chaba pijari. Akupa marol gidamak contact tawbirau Competitive Success Academy Uripok Khoisnam Lekai Imphal. Contact number 6909199961 natraga 89747 natraga 9436288300 natraga 700-589-2311.
Welcome back. 3 more persons were killed in 2 districts of Assam in floods yesterday, taking the death toll in the state to 79. As per a media report, around 28 lakh people in 26 of the 33 districts remained affected. However, the month-long flood situation in the state marginally improved. According to Forest Department and ASDMA officials, at least 96 animals were killed and 132 animals rescued, even as 95% of the world-famous Kaziranga National Park remained inundated. The Assam State Disaster Management Authority ASDMA officials said that Dhansiri, Jia Barali, Kopili, Beki, Barak, Kushiara and Brahmaputra rivers are flowing above the danger mark in many places in 9 districts. The district administrations have set up 711 relief camps and distribution centers in 28 districts where around 51,500 men, women and children have taken shelter. Districts of Tubri, Golpara, Barpeta, Morigao, Thimaji, Lakhimpur, Darang, Nalbari, Rural Kamrup, Nagaon, Golaghat are the worst hit, the report said. Assam Chief Minister Sarbananda Sonowal had a telephonic conversation with Prime Minister Narendra Modi today. According to media reports, during the conversation, Prime Minister Modi assured all possible help from the centre to the state. The 2 leaders discussed at length the flood and erosion problem, the COVID-19 crisis and the Bagjan fire incident. As per sources, it is learned that the Prime Minister gave a patient hearing to all these problems plaguing the state at present. Sonowal also apprised the Prime Minister about the measures taken up by the state government to mitigate all these problems. Setting the wheels in motion for the construction of a Ram temple at the site in Ayodhya where the Babri Masjid once stood, the Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra Trust yesterday said it has sent two dates, August 3rd and August 5th, to the Prime Minister, and he can choose either for the Bhumi Pujan at the temple site, according to a media report. Disclosing this to reporters after a meeting of the trust in Ayodhya, Kameshwar Chaupal, one of the 15 members of the trust, said construction will start when the Prime Minister deems it fit after considering the situation in the country on the border and the pandemic. The entire country is of the opinion that the Bhumi Pujan should be done by the Prime Minister, he said. Incidentally, August 5th will mark 1 year of the abrogation of Article 370 and the bifurcation of state of Jammu and Kashmir into two union territories. Spain has decided to kill more than 90,000 minks as over 80% of them test COVID-19 positive. According to a media report, Spain has said that 87% of the minks to be executed have tested positive for the deadly virus, showing that animals are not immune from it. Notably, Netherlands has already executed 1 million of the dark-colored semi-aquatic carnivorous mammals. The report also said that the virus reached the fur farm from where the fur of the minks are extracted through a worker and then spread in the minks. As a result, now the government has decided to cull them. Let's take a look at the local newspaper headlines.
The Shanghai Express. BJP ministers air grievances against Chief Minister Biren to JP Nadda. All staff of RIMS test negative for COVID-19. 63 CRPF men test positive for COVID-19. Total tally hits 1,891. Improve government school, says Manipur Muslim Welfare Organization. India's COVID-19 tally surges past 10.38 lakh, death toll at 26,273. ADGP shoots self, struggles for life in ICU. The People's Chronicle. 3 Army, 63 CRPF men among 91 fresh cases in state. Cops who contacted Vector Pradhan under surveillance, Morang quarantine centers sealed. COVID-19 committee moots tighter protocols. 4 ministers on meeting spree in Delhi. Supreme Court serves notice to center over delimitation exercise. COVID-19. India records 34,884 fresh cases. Community spread in India, says Indian Medical Association. Imphal Free Press. State records 91 fresh COVID-19 cases, including CRPF Army personnel. Death of 2 NSC and IM cadres from Manipur is loss for state, says United Committee Manipur. ADGP shoots himself with service gun, out of danger. High Court gives 1 week's time to respondents to file counter-affidavit in disqualification case. Court summons Minister Biswajit, wife Junrewon. Manipur Mail. 63 CRPF, 3 Army personnel test COVID positive. ADGP shoots self. Gehlot meets governor. DC Tamenglong distributes TV sets.
Before we wrap up the top news headlines once again. India reports record 38,902 new COVID-19 cases in one day, tally over 10.77 lakh. Aims to begin human trials of COVID-19 vaccine from next week. And 100 more Vandhan Vikas Kendra soon, says Minister Awangbo Nyumai. That's all for the news today at 1 p.m. Thank you for watching.